So yep, and I keep almost like driving because I'm between the like upstate areas, and I'm like oh shit, maybe I should just go and do a little skit like in front of American High. I'm probably still plugged into their Wi-Fi because my cell phone service is off right now, and but I could film it, always upload it later, but I'm like I got to do some other errands, but I drove by and it was dark yesterday. I drove by, kind of gave it. It looks small. Everything looks smaller after you go to New York City because everything's huge over there, right? So, or to some degree. That's why I want to go to Texas. Texas is even bigger. Imagine how tiny everything will look after Texas. Right? Okay. Calm down. Chill out. But no, actually, I wanted to say that I'm very grateful for my experience and time at American High. So I think things kind of got a little iffy towards the end. Because again, a lot of what I feel capable of doing and understanding, or even just compartmentalizing, or like let's say if I had like, at least traditionally without AI, if I had like $1 million to $5 million, I could do a movie. I could make a movie. Like I've seen how it's budgeted. I don't know how to count. Like I don't know how to count myself. Like but I could tell you, I know why I can't count. I know I have trouble counting because of fucking what is it called? Interests and all that bullshit. Like if the price is like $10, but then it's like $15.99 plus some fucking 10%. Of course I'm not gonna remember that shit. What the fuck is that shit? Keep it at the $10, or tell me what the fucking final price is. Then I'll remember. That's how people forget shit. That's how they fuck you up. They fuck you up, or somebody rushes you while you're counting. Let people count. Let people count their shit. Or tie their shoes, and they'll be good. They'll learn how to count. It'll be good. But logically, a lot of because as like a scenic artist, as a person who's just doing the movie sets, like I had a lot of time on my hands, okay? And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm not saying that the bosses were stupid for giving me like too much time on my hands. No, I liked having extra time because it allowed me to study stuff. It allowed me to go and paint my own stuff, to go play with the paint, to get to know some more techniques, practice stuff. Because ultimately, if you want a good worker, if you want your worker at their best, like at their pristine, you want them comfortable, happy, motivated, right? So you probably want them like doing whatever the fuck they want to do if there's time to do whatever the fuck they want to do. But in like New York City kind of professional level setting, that's a little more strict. It's a little more strict out there because it's only union really. There's no like just again, it's competition. So but it still makes you grateful for those like 15-minute breaks, because instead you could go and wait in line somewhere to do some shit, or you could come prepared with something like some snack or something. Instead of having to use your 15 minutes in one way, you could have a pen and a sketchbook, boom, and go doodle. And then in 1 week you'll have like one, or like you'll have 5 drawings, or like like a 1 hour long drawing per week within these breaks, something like this. So and that's the thing. It kind of it's just, doesn't matter where you are, you're gonna have resources and energy. You're gonna do stuff with it, right? So I learned a lot on just how resourceful time can be, right? So and the power of wearing many hats, right? So in the union world, it's almost if you see something wrong, you're not supposed to help people. Basically, they got to do their own shit, because if you help somebody that's out of your category, that means you're trying to tell them that they're not necessary. You're trying to say, oh, I got your job, go leave, I'll take your job. That's rude. So you're supposed to let everybody do their shit and focus on your own shit. So but sometimes that's why I enjoy the bosses that I have in New York City. I only know one boss right now, and but he knows me enough that my ADHD kind of my like super fast kind of pace, I don't bullshit. If there's no work to do, send me home. If there's nothing to do, I'm not gonna fuck around and fake work. I'm not gonna like hide and like pretend that I'm working. I'm not gonna do that. That's not me. If there's no work to do, I'd rather go and find some other work to do. So, if somebody else wants to go and fake work and just like, kind of like trickle down a little bit of money, collect a few extra weeks, of just, that's the thing. My time, like it doesn't cost enough to pose. Like, that's not worth it. It's not worth it for me to pose, right? It hurts my ego. Not my ego. It hurts my heart. It's just, I can't breathe in that kind of scenario. I'm like, you got to get me really, really intoxicated for me. And not even then, I'm like, hey, where's the work at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot even create a scenario in my mind when I would be like, let's go hide and fake work. That doesn't happen. I'll go find shit to fix. I'll find shit to do. But not other people's work. Not other unions' work where I'm like, hey, go home. That's not like that. Yeah. So you live and you learn these things. So, but this is where, this is my like public service announcement shout out that I don't, I learned a lot in the scenic department area. Scenics stuff was cool, So, and, I know a little bit of digital stuff and some other stuff. So, like, I have a printer, so I could technically run, like, an art department if I needed to. Let's see, I'm gonna make a new video.